Turns out more than 1/3 of Americans are using vacation days to sleep. Heart attacks almost always have signs years before the event, and dogs may protect against childhood asthma. Fox 43's Amy Lutz has those stories and more in this week's Health Smart Wrap.
A survey from Amerisleep.com shows more than a third of Americans have used paid time off just to catch up on sleep. Millennials led the pack, with about 30% admitting they've taken PTO to rest. And the trend is growing because Google searches for sleep vacations are up more than 30% in the last 2 years. Experts say it's a sign many people are desperate to recharge and avoid burnout. A new major global study is challenging the idea that heart attacks or strokes come out of nowhere. Researchers looked at the health records of nearly 9 million people over 10 years and found almost every single patient, 99%, had at least one major risk factor years beforehand. We're talking about things like high blood pressure, high cholesterol, blood sugar issues, or tobacco use. In fact, 93% had 2 or more risk factors. The takeaway here is that these events rarely strike without warning, and doctors say managing risks could help save lives. And growing up with a dog might do more than give your kid a best friend. It could also protect against asthma. Researchers found babies exposed to dog allergens had a nearly 50% lower risk of developing asthma by age 5, along with stronger lung function. They say the exposure to a wider mix of microbes in the home may actually help the immune system build tolerance. The same effect was not seen with cats. The findings were presented at a major European medical meeting, but doctors say the results are still preliminary.
And that's a look at this week's Health Smart Wrap. Amy Lutz, Fox 43 News.